Hey guys, what's up? It's Farabin here. We're going to be doing a really quick review of Ahsoka Tano at Relic 7. I recently took her to Relic 7 as right as gas came out because I was really looking to continue to use my Padme team. I did not want to go invest in gas. You can see right here, if you look at my 501st, I actually did unlock him, and I actually do have the currency for him. So I have 15 of 85. I mean, I've got 63,000 currency, so I definitely do. I think I could get him to 7-star and all that stuff right now, but the investment seemed really high to me. So what I did was I Relic 7'd Ahsoka Tano in hopes that I'd be able to counter some of the General Skywalkers that I saw, and also to help with the ship. So this is just a quick review of why I took Ahsoka Tano to Relic 7, and then just kind of a review of her stats, what she looks like at Relic 7, and all that good stuff. So you can see I have her with offense mods and with health mods. Obviously under the Padme team, health is really important, so her health isn't actually all that high at 60k, but if you think about it, through Daring Padawan, she actually gets a lot of max health. So she gets 40% extra max health that's not represented there, and then when she has crit immunity, it's 80% max health. So she gets a ton of max health, plus through Padme's lead, she gets additional max health. So the relics are really, really helpful for her because she is extremely squishy, and getting that higher base health means that all those percent-based health bonuses just end up going that much more, right? So if she gets 10,000 more health, that actually means 18,000 more health when she has crit immunity through her unique. And so you can see with her relic, she gets almost 18,000 health there, plus you get additional health through the strength modifier. So she gets a lot of extra health, 60k health. She's actually pretty beefy at Relic 7. And another big thing that she gets, let's go back in here and look, you can see she gets, because she's an agility attacker, she actually gets additional critical damage, 13.5% critical damage, 13.5 critical chance. She gets 1,170 more damage, and then about 1,700 additional damage through the agility growth. So she's getting, almost about 3,000 more damage, plus calculated in with the mod bonuses that you get through offense mods. You get an additional 15% offense, and then when you hit Relic or Gear 13, then those bonuses, the mod bonuses, apply to all the stuff that you got at that gear tier. So the result, though, is that when you mod her for offense, mine has almost 10,000 offense, over 9,000 offense, 92% crit chance. I've got no crit mods on her really, then she's almost at 100% crit chance. So she hits really, really hard, and I was actually really, really disappointed with her at Gear 12, even Gear 12 plus 5. She's just not that good. She doesn't hit that hard in this time where we've got Relics and Relic 7. She just wasn't hitting that hard. Her basics were hitting for 9 or 10k, maybe 15k. And now at Relic 7, her basics hit for 25, 30, 40k. And that might not sound like a lot relative to somebody like Darth Revan, but keep in mind, with her Zeta on her unique, if the ally is the Galactic Republic, she's going to get called to assist whenever you use the special ability. And with the Padme team, when you have the 3 stacks of translation up, what that means is that your people are able to cycle their special abilities more often. So they're just constantly using special abilities, and which means that Ahsoka gets called in all the time. And what's crazy is her special here, which does a lot of damage, and it also generates more health and protection up for those guys. So it has really good synergy with the Padme lead as far as converting those stacks of protection up into courage, and then also just being a little bit more of a support there. But this does so much damage, you guys. I think anything but a 7-star Malak, if you have offense up on Ahsoka and she's Relic 7, and you catch Malak at above 75% HP, you can one-shot him, and it's a beautiful thing to one-shot Malak with Ahsoka Tano. So it doesn't happen all the time, and definitely for the lower relic Malaks, it can hit them, and it depends on how they're modded, right? Some Malaks are modded with more damage, so those guys are going to be a little more susceptible to that. But normally with the Padme team, you're going to go up against a Darth Revan team, and then you're going to want to use her special ability to one-shot, HK or even Darth Revan or somebody like that. But it can actually hit Malak too, and Malak's the primary threat in this team, in the Darth Revan counter. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Then we'll do a live attack, and we'll hit this guy here who has a kind of a relatively low team here. This guy, Anton. So It's already been his payout, so it's no big deal. So anyway, real quick, we're gonna talk a little bit more about Ahsoka, and then we'll jump into a battle. As I mentioned before, Relic 7 is also really, really important for her if you're using the Negotiator fleet because of her ship. So it adds a lot of speed to the ship. She's got 196 speed, very fast ship. It makes the ship have more health, more protection, more speed. All the stats get boosted up with adding relics. So I think that's really important. And against mirror matches with Negotiator, starting out with Ahsoka Tano and Jedi Knight Anakin and Bosk can be a really clean way to counter those. So you can look on YouTube and find some other videos of that, but look up Negotiator mirror matches and you'll find some of that will suggest using Ahsoka Tano there. So those, I think I found it's just Ian video on that one just today, even just to double check, because I had to do that in Grand Arena. But anyway, her ship is really, really important. It can hit really, really hard. I've seen it hit upwards of 150, almost 200k if it has offense up. So her ship hits very, very hard. So definitely a ship that you need in your fleet. So that to me meant it was pretty much a no-brainer since I'm trying to use Padme in Arena. I've been using Padme for, I think for 2 or 3 months now. After Relics came out, I really got tired of the Darth Revan mirror matches and all that, so I switched over to Padme, and it's been great. It's been a team that's going to help you in territory battles, and it's a great counter to even to Relic, to lower Relic or Gear 11 General Skywalkers. I don't find Ahsoka all that useful against Relic 7 General Skywalkers. I just haven't been able to really find a use for her. I'm finding more luck using R2-D2 or Grandmaster Yoda or someone like that. So anyway, I highly recommend this Zeta if you're using the Negotiator fleet. If you want to beef up your Padme team, she is nasty. She is really, really hard. And I probably don't have the perfect mod setup. There's probably an argument to be made to using crit damage instead of offense. But I find offense to be pretty good too. I think it's honestly probably a toss-up. But I do have offense on the cross, crit damage on the triangle, and then obviously we want to do health on the circle, so that will help her with her unique, as we mentioned before, and with the Padme lead Zeta, but also with getting those protection up stacks. So it'll makes her stronger. So let's go and do a quick battle here, and we'll just show you. Hopefully this battle goes well. We'll see. The one I was gonna hit didn't look super hard. I want to climb as high as I can, so I'm gonna hit number 18 here. The other thing I want to mention on Ahsoka was her speed, and her speed doesn't super matter. Obviously, if you can get her a little bit faster, that's good, but it doesn't really hurt the team a whole lot for her to be kind of slow. So I don't really worry too much about her speed. So we're gonna go ahead and flip all those buffs. We're calling Ahsoka. You can see she did 18k there. She doesn't have offense up or anything. So we're gonna do a big hit here in a minute once we get a turn. Let's go ahead and put another translation stack on Padme, on Ahsoka, and then we're gonna do a big hit here. We're gonna kill Marauder actually, and actually GK is probably not gonna call anyone. He's probably just gonna one-shot Marauder. Yep, got him. All right, we're gonna use just a basic here that should kill back. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do an AoE to get offense up going, because you can see Ahsoka's about to take a turn. So we want to get her offense up because she can do her big hit on the next turn. So let's do that. Sean's done. And we're going to do something here. Let's see if we can one-shot this Malak. Let's see if we can do this live. All right, so you can see she's got offense up and crit chance up. Let's do a big hit. Got him. See, one shot. That's the power of Ahsoka Relic 7, because in that situation, if I hadn't one-shot Malak, if I got him to 10% or something, he would have drained life on Kenobi, maybe taken him below yellow, maybe Darth Revan could have killed someone. So there's a possibility there that it can go sideways if she doesn't have as much damage. And like I said, it might be better to use crit damage sets with her. I haven't tried those yet. My offense mods are a lot better than my crit damage mods, so that's why I'm using them. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll just one-shot Darth Revan here. He's done. Basic there. But you can see just a very easy win there. Obviously with that team, I'll go and look at his mods and stuff to kind of show you, but obviously with that team, I think I had him out reliced, but it was still a very comfortable win. So let's go just take a look here and just double check and check out their we'll check out their relics and everything, kind of show you what that matchup was. So that was a Relic 6 Malak, so not quite Relic 7, Relic 5 on Bastila Shan and Revan, and then Relic 7 on Marauder. So still a pretty beefy, fast Malak. It's a good Malak. He would have a little bit more health. It's possible it wouldn't have one-shot because Relic 7, but But anyway, you can see how strong Ahsoka is. I mean, I think the results speak for themselves. That was just a live random example, but that's easy to replicate on other arena fights. That's pretty much how most of them go. She has offense up and she has a few stacks of translation. Those translate into a little bit of damage. On a Malak, he takes reduced damage from percent-based effects like Courage, but it still helps a little bit to get a little bit more damage in there. But you can see a Relic 7 Ahsoka can one-shot Relic 7 Malak. So he's powerful, but Ahsoka is definitely pretty gross at Relic 7. So highly recommend her if you're interested in doing the Galactic Republic. If you want to use the Negotiator ship, highly recommend Ahsoka Tano. It's an amazing relic. I would say if I had to rank it out of 10, I'd probably call it a 9 out of 10. She's useful in every game mode. She's useful in countering the best characters in the game. She has a pilot. It's just a no-brainer for me. So highly recommend. And I will, as I get other characters, Relic 7, I will definitely try to do more of these videos, kind of give you an idea of how they do. A lot of these other characters, I only have a few Relic 7s, so maybe I'll do another one on Fox and kind of showcase some of his damage next time. But anyways, I appreciate you watching the video. I'll see you guys in the holotables, and see you next time.